Let's not move to the next part of this WTIR playlist where we are going to discuss few questions that can directly come into your exams, and these questions will give you the basic understanding also. So in previous video we have discussed about DNS, we have discussed all the approaches and all that. Now as you can see on my notes, this is basically the crawling picture. So this is not so much important, but yeah, if you want to go through it, so you can just remind it, you can learn it, and if it came in your exam, so you can make it, so you will definitely get good marks, or you will get extra marks because you are just grabbing the attention of the examiner or the checker or your teacher. Okay, because no one is because only few students will make these diagrams. Okay, so if you made this, you will definitely get the good extra marks. Okay, so let's start from this here. So first question that we are going to discuss is basically related to what crawler should do, and why crawler must avoid trying to fetch. These questions we will discuss, and these will basically can be asked in your exam directly, or will make your understanding definitely clear. Okay, so let's see what any crawler should do. Okay, so this is the question, what any crawler should do. See, we have discussed so many things about the crawler. Okay, we have seen what is web crawler. Web crawler is also known as spider and all that. We have also discussed the search engine, how it is basically works, and in the working of search engine, the main role is crawler. Okay, crawler is the main responsible in search engine working. Okay, so we have discussed about crawling, web crawling, and we have discussed a lot. Okay, but here are some few questions that will make your understanding very much clear regarding this crawler. Okay, so first is what any crawler should do. So answer is, first there are some few points, I have written 5 points. First is designed to run on multiple distributed machines. So crawler should be designed in such a way that it can be run onto the multiple distributed machines. Okay, so our crawler should be designed in such a way so that it can run on distributed machines. Why? See, crawler, what is basically it is doing, it is basically crawling the web pages just to get the just to fetch the data from these from those web pages. Okay, so web crawler is basically fetching the information, you can say data, from by crawling those web pages. Okay, and so our first point that what crawler should do is that it should be designed in such a way that it should be distributed, it can be distributed on multiple machines. By, see, we have lots of web pages nowadays. Okay, new every day we are adding a new web pages. Okay, someone is publishing their website, so there are number of web pages now. Okay, so it is impossible to just store a web pages on a single machine, because the number of pages are increasing, so we need a multiple machines to store these web pages. So if we are storing multiple pages on different systems or different machines, like our um, we have multiple distributed machines. Okay, so our crawler should also be like this, that it should work on these distributed machines. It is not like that the crawler is just only working on a particular machine, it is not working on any other machine or multiple machines. Okay, so first the crawler should be able to work on distributed machines. Second point is scalable, or you can say scalability. So our crawler should be scalable. How? It should design to increase the crawl rate by adding more machines. Okay, so our crawler should be scalable. Why? That it should design in such a way that it can increase the crawl rate by adding more machines. Okay, so our crawler should be scalable, that so that it can increase the crawl rate by adding more machines. So this is the another point, that is scalable. Our crawler should be scalable. First, it is designed so that it can run on multiple machines. Another is it should be scalable so that it can increase the crawl rate. Third comes the performance, or you can say the efficiency. So performance or efficiency is basically mean that our crawler should permit full use of available processing and network resources. So okay, that this is the main important part, that crawler, when it is crawling a particular web page, so it should completely, you can say, it should completely utilize the processing or network resources. Okay, so it should permit to use all the available processing and network resources completely, so that it can give a good performance or good efficiency, we can say. Getting? So this is the another point. Next, fourth point is fetch pages of higher quality, means higher quality first. Okay, so it should fetch the pages of higher quality first. Okay, so either of fetching the pages that are having low quality, it should first fetch the pages which are having the high quality. Okay, that's obvious. Okay, that crawler is basically fetching the web pages. So we all want that it should always fetch those pages first which are having higher priority, or you can say higher quality. Okay. Fifth point is extensible. Now can adapt to new data formats protocols. So our crawler should be designed in such a way, or our crawler it should be like this, that it should be extensible. Extensible, as the name suggests itself, extensible means it can be extend. And which meaning it can be extend, that it can adapt the new data formats. See, now new data formats are basically introducing day by day form data formats, like it can be in the form of image, it can be form in the form of video, text, or uh, any other, okay, audio, video, or any format it can be there. Okay, so can adapt, our crawler should can adapt the new data formats protocol. Protocols are basically these HTTP, FTP, and all that. So our crawler should be able to adapt these new formats, new protocols, and all that. So our crawler should be designed in such a way. So see, this question can be asked in your exam directly, or if it does not ask this question to you, if they ask about write a short note on crawler, so you can add these points. Then you will be definitely will be getting a extra marks. So see, let's move to the next question. Yeah, next question is, it is there. Why crawler must avoid trying to fetch all the web pages at the same time? Okay, so we are discussing the crawler is fetching the web pages and like information from the web pages. So question came that why crawler must avoid trying to fetch all the web pages at the same time. Why, we will discuss. Okay, first is website will be busy, then website may crash or okay. If crawler is basically if a crawler is basically continuously fetching the information from a particular web page, so that web page will be busy, that website will be busy, and then website may crash or broke. Okay, so if a crawler is just fetching the information from a particular web page, so at that time that particular website is busy. Okay, and if it is continuously it is like that, so if user came, so what he will see, that website is not there for him. Okay, so at that time he thinks that website may be crash or broke. So this is the first one. Next is web server will think that it is a DOS attack, then web server will block us. Okay. So this is the second point, that if a crawler is continuously fetching the information from a particular web page, so what web server will basically think, web server will think that this is a DOS attack, that is a kind of DOS attack. Okay, so then web server will block that website, that particular website. So there are two issues, that if a crawler is continuously all time trying to fetch the web pages at the same time, then first of all website will get busy, and then it can broke or it can crash, it may crash. Okay, another thing is web server will think that it's a kind of DOS attack, so web server will automatically block that particular website. So this can be the uh, reason that why crawler must avoid trying to fetch all the web pages at the same time. So these are the two reasons that you can add if this question came into your exam. Okay, so there are two queues, basically two queues, you can go through them. These are basically very easy, so you can go through them. First is front queue, that tells which is the next URL, and back queue basically tells what are the other links to be visited in a particular web server. So these are the types of two queues if they came in your exam, so you can just directly write. Not so much important, that's why I'm not going deep dive into them. These are very much simple. I know that if you read or if you go through them, you can definitely understand. Now let's see web crawling techniques. Okay, we are discussing so many things about crawling, so let's move to the web crawling techniques. So based on the type of knowledge, web crawler is usually divided in three type of web crawling techniques. So based on the type of knowledge, web crawling is basically divided. Okay, so basically on the type of knowledge we are discussing, on the type of knowledge, web crawler techniques are divided in three types. Okay, we'll discuss. First is journal purpose crawling. See, I'm telling these kind of techniques. Okay, if it came in your exam that write down the web crawling techniques, so you can write. If it came in your exam like what is this journal purpose crawler, so you can write according to this. Okay, that the technique, according to technique you can write what is journal purpose crawler. Okay, so journal purpose crawler is that crawler that is used in the journal purpose crawling technique. And what is this, we will discuss. So first is journal purpose crawling. We are discussing the techniques now. Okay, journal purpose crawling technique, crawling. crawling technique. Okay, so first of all, it collects as many as pages it can from a particular website. So it basically collects the pages from a particular website as many as it can. Second, crawler is able to fetch larger number of pages from different location. Okay, so first of all, this is going to fetch the number of pages from a particular website, or it is fetching crawler here. It crawler the web general purpose crawler is able to fetch the larger number of pages from the different location. Okay, so these are the 2 points. Let's see, this is the 2 points. And another point that you can say it's slow down the speed and bandwidth because it is fetching all the pages. Okay, so general purpose crawler, what it basically do, it is basically fetching the large number of pages from the different website. Okay, so it will basically slow down the speed and bandwidth because it is fetching all the pages at the same time. So it will slow down the speed and bandwidth. Okay, so this is about general purpose crawling. Next is focused crawling. Focused crawling, it is designed to collect the pages only from a specific topic. So here this focus, as the name suggests itself, this is the focused crawling. So here focused crawler is basically working as the name suggests that it is focused, and it is basically collecting only the pages that related to a specific topic. Okay, so it is designed to collect the pages that are related to a specific topic. That's why it is named as focused crawling. It is going to focus on a particular topic and going to fetch the data of that particular or specific topic, so that traffic can reduce. Okay, yeah, definitely traffic will be going to reduce. It is also known as topic crawler. Okay, yeah, it is very much simple that it is fetching a specific topic data or pages, so that's why it is known as topic crawler. It collects documents which are specific and relevant to a given topic. So it fetches the pages or documents that are basically relevant to that specific given topic. So that's why it is known as focused crawling. Or in this, it is we are using topic crawler. Okay, so this is very much simple. Second is distributed crawling. In distributed crawling, as the name suggests, distributed crawling, here multiple processes are used to crawl and download pages from the web. Okay, so as the name suggests, distributed crawling. We are having distributed machines. So here multiple processes are used to crawl the on download the pages from the web. It is a distributed computing technique. Okay, it is a distributed computing technique. Multiple processes are used to have the most coverage of the web. Okay, so here we are just going to cover a large portion of web page, large portion of the web with the help of multiple processes. Okay, so in this distributed crawling, there is a concept of multiple processes. Multiple processes we are having, more than, you can say, more than one processes we are having that are used to have a large coverage of the web, so that number of web pages can be crawled. It uses page rank algorithm for its increasing its efficiency and quality search. Okay, so it is uses this distributed crawling technique uses the page search algorithm just to increase the efficiency and quality search. Quality search basically that the search should be the pages that it search should be having some kind of quality or having a good quality. Okay, now what is the benefit of this? It is a robust against system crisis. It is robust, you can say. It is strong. Okay, so it is strong against system. If there is any system crisis, so it can recover, or it can just handle that. Okay, so it is robust. So there is the advantage of distributed crawling. Now there are few other types of crawler are also there, like incremental crawler, parallel crawler. See, अगर ये एग्जाम में आते हैं जैसे कि टेक्निक्स बताओ तो आप लिख सकते हो, बट अगर कुछ रिलेटेड ऐसा क्वेश्चन आता है कि व्हाट इज टॉपिक क्रॉलर, व्हाट इज फोकस्ड क्रॉलर, व्हाट इज जनरल पर्पस क्रॉलर, सो जो टेक्निक्स थी उन्हीं को आप बना के एज अ क्रॉलर लिख सकते हो. देखो समझ रहे हो ना, इफ यू आर गेटिंग माई पॉइंट ना, व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से. ओके, सो मैंने आपसे डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड क्रॉलिंग और फोकस क्रॉलिंग, जनरल पर्पस क्रॉलिंग, ये तीन टेक्निक के बारे में बात करी. बट अगर इन्हीं नाम से इनके क्रॉलर के बारे में लिखना है तो यू कैन इजीली राइट. ओके, जैसे मैंने बताया फोकस क्रॉलिंग में फोकस क्रॉलर काम करता है, जिसको हम टॉपिक क्रॉलर भी कहते हैं. उसका काम क्या होता है? सारा कुछ यही होता है जो बताया. डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड क्रॉलिंग में डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड क्रॉलर काम करता है, सारा काम यही होता है जो बताया. तो सिंपल है. अब जैसे एग्जाम में कुछ और क्रॉलर भी पूछे जाते हैं, मेरे एग्जाम में पूछे गए थे. Like first is incremental crawler. I am just pronouncing it sometime wrong. See, just I have one question for you now, that if you are comfortable in English or Hindi, सो जस्ट लेट मी नो इन द कमेंट सेक्शन। अगर आपको हिंदी में ज़्यादा सही सही लग रहा है समझाना तो बता सकते हो, मैं हिंदी में ये भी एक्सप्लेन कर दूंगा, या फिर अगर आपको इंग्लिश में ही ठीक है, कोई इशू नहीं है, तो वो भी आप बताना ज़रूर, ठीक है। देखो अपना फीडबैक डेफिनेटली देना, आई वॉन्ट योर फीडबैक। नाउ सी लेट्स फोर्थ टाइप, दैट इज इंक्रीमेंटल क्रॉलर। So this is a traditional crawler. Again, I am pronouncing it wrong. A traditional crawler. Okay, yeah, it is a traditional crawler in order to refresh its collection. It periodically replaces the old documents with the newly uploaded documents. So incremental crawler. The name itself suggests incremental. In the language of programming, we have a increment operator, that is plus plus minus minus. Okay, so just to increment just to increase, you can say increment, you can relate it with the increase. So incremental crawler is basically it is a traditional crawler, and it basically what it will do, it replaces the old documents to the newly uploaded documents. So it is just having a collection of documents and it is incrementing it by adding the newly added documents. So that's why it is named as incremental crawler. It exchanges less important pages with the new and more important web pages. See, it exchanges less important pages with the new more important pages. Resolves the problem of freshness. See, the problem of freshness. What is this freshness? Freshness means that newly added documents should be fetched by the crawler. Okay, because if you are adding a new document, so obviously you are adding new documents, so some kind of information has been changed or updated. Okay, or a new update, new version came, so that these documents contains information about the updates of new about the new things. Okay, so if you are fetching these, if your crawler is fetching these web pages, so you are increasing the freshness. Freshness means in the sense, freshness means in the updation, the complete updation version. Okay, so benefit, what is the benefit? Is benefit is that it provides valuable data to the user, thus network bandwidth is saved. Okay, that's obvious. Yeah, if your user is searching for a kind of data, and if you are showing it the data of if you are showing him a data that is not updated, that is not completely like fresh. Okay, so that's not a, like you can say, you are not just having a good performance, good efficiency. Okay, but if a user is searching something and you are showing him the updated, or you can say fresh data, okay, fresh quality data, so that's a kind of, you are increasing the performance, and network bandwidth is also saved. See, here I have made the diagram of this incremental crawler. This the architecture of incremental crawler. You can just go through it. This is very much simple. This is ranking model and all that. If it came in your exam, so you just remind it. I remember that this came in my exam, and I have made this diagram and also write this theory. So just to go through this diagram here, this is the diagram of simple web crawler, but this is the architecture of incremental crawler. This is the architecture of web crawler. So just go through these two diagrams. If they came in your exam, so you can make it. Fifth or the last is parallel crawler. So as the name suggests, parallel crawler, here multiple crawler are often run in parallel, which are referred as parallel. So here we are not having a single crawler, no, here parallel crawlers are basically run in the parallel. That's why we know we say it as a parallel crawler. Okay, so it contains multiple crawling processes called C process. C process, PROCS. C process. So it contains multiple crawling processes that are called C process. It depends on page freshness and page selection. So parallel process basically depends on page freshness and page selection. Parallelization of crawling system is very vital from the point of view of downloading documents in a reasonable time. So these are some main points, important points, and I think these are written in very simple language that you can easily understand. Okay, I have made my notes in a kind of way so that you can easily remember, easily understand them, and you can easily just get them, learn them, and can write in your exam. Okay, so this is all about crawling techniques and all that. See, I'm telling you these architecture and this incremental and these kind of crawler or crawling techniques also came in my exam. Okay, so you can understand their importance. Okay, so just go through them. If you have any doubt, just let me know in the comment section. And this is all about it. You can also ask me, you can also connect to me on the LinkedIn if you want these handwritten notes. These are very much simple. If you go through them, you will definitely get a good marks, not passing marks, you will definitely get a good marks. Okay, because if I can get, so you can also get. So thanks for that. If you need have any suggestion and any feedback, so just please let me know in the comment section, or you can message me on the LinkedIn also. Till then, thank you.